Hey feminine, let's go ahead, jump right into this reading, my love. Let us see what the messages are that Spirit has here for you on today. Please do keep in mind, y'all, these are general messages. Only take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Don't try to force it, make it fit if it does not. Thank you, thank you. Let's see, what are the messages for feminine? What are the messages? Okay. We have values. We have too many differences. All right, very first card out. Okay, reciprocity. I want to have equal give and take. Okay, indecisive. I know my inability to make a decision hurts you. Okay, so yeah, it's like you have a lot to lose. You have things that you place importance and value and all this other stuff on. Perhaps they don't. Like, I feel like maybe you place value on the connection, they didn't. Okay, but usually this card to me is connected to like second house, your assets, the things you own. All right, you or they could have been used to being in connections and relationships where you were taken advantage of. You put in a lot, you got a little. So, you know, it's important for you to be with someone who can match what it is that you can put in. All right, we have disagreements. I wish you understood how I feel. So right now you're just not seeing eye to eye. They have their feelings, you have yours. Okay. Reflection. Being away from you has allowed me to gain clarity. All right, so I feel like you've been doing a lot of thinking. They also have been doing a lot of thinking. All right, let's pull one more from this deck and see what comes out. We have unsatisfied. I wasn't happy the way things were going. Yeah, I wasn't happy with the way things were going. That's what it should say. All right, so you were unsatisfied, but it feels like it was you. Okay, somebody might feel like if they give you money, all is well. You're like, no, I need somebody to put in as much energy, love, and consistency as I'm putting in. Money is cool and all that, but I have my own money or something like that. We have commitment. I want you to be a part of my future. Like, yeah, I know what I want. And, you know, commitment to me is not like, oh yeah, because you have money, I'll commit myself to you. If you have money, great. You can take care of me. You can provide the things that we're going to want to do, you know, going to want to have. Cool. But that's not the number one, right? When it's a pure hearted person, it's not the number one thing that they're looking for. Oh, somebody with the bag. Shit, they probably got their own bag. You know, that's not number one. All right. So I just saw lightning and wedding rings. Now, perhaps you think that y'all differ on some things that y'all also don't differ on. You know, that's another thing that's coming up. Like maybe you assume that y'all differ on things that y'all don't differ on. Y'all don't disagree about. You know, like it's something about discussing something. And I'm feeling here perhaps too, maybe feminine, you've discussed something multiple times over, you know, so just take it whichever way it resonates with you. A lot of different things are always going to be channeled at once. I'm gonna just take them and give them all. You take whatever is for you and apply it to your situation the way that it needs to, right? Because the need to be applied, because it's not a personal. All right, now personal readings are different. We're gonna know exactly what's going on, who it's for. It's gonna be about you because it's you I'm talking to. Totally different. All right, but let us see here. All right, yeah, engagement ring. This person does? Okay. Okay, so it's like you're looking for something serious, solid. The only thing that I could get here is if the two of you are disagreeing, perhaps that's not what they were looking for, or maybe you just thought it wasn't. Okay. Hand of cards. This person wants to take a risk, wants to take a chance, come towards you, be with you. That's where this person's energy is at. They weren't showing you their true feelings, that they feel like the two of you are soulmates. They don't want to be without you. Okay. I want you to be a part of my life. We have paradise. All right, paradise. Happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. Okay, so this person is like, why are you avoiding me? Why are you not talking to me? Because it says here, not dealing, hurt, avoiding a conversation, call, person, boundaries, still angry. All right. So you're like, I have my boundaries in place. They're not allowed to cross them right now. And you know how we say here at Blue Aura Healing, twins are good for being like, boundaries? What boundaries? Well, these boundaries. The boundaries that are clearly necessary, because now you have a lot of confusion. You both seem to want the same thing, but don't realize that you want the same thing. That's what I'm getting from this. And whatever they were doing or not doing left you unsatisfied. So again, you could have been putting in a lot more energy. Yes, that's just the only thing that I'm getting from it. You were putting in a lot more energy and love than they were. And this person is like, well, what do you want? I'll buy you anything you want. And you just like, see, we value things different. You know, like I value this connection. So the way I'm going to show you is by showing up for you, being present, me, the person being present, my energy here for you, present. I could throw dollars anywhere. You know what I'm saying? I throw dollars at all these different companies every time I'm paying a bill. You get what I'm saying? It's not, okay, never mind for that. You know what I'm saying? Let me know that you care about me deeper than that. You know, is it deeper than your wallet? Is it deeper than your pocket? Like, you understand what I'm saying? All right. So we have girl talk. And again, no, I'm not saying be out here broke is a joke. Nobody's saying that. Okay, use your discernment. But you know, small-minded people going to think small-minded ways, and they're going to say small-minded things when nobody's talking to them. I'm talking to the people with open minds. All right, who are able to sit back, reflect, think, use the thought, you know, that they have and apply it to something. Yes, I'm talking to those people. All right, so it says time with friends, moving on, happily single, living in the moment, having fun. All right, right now, you're like, I'm focused on doing what feels good to me. This didn't feel good to me. I was unsatisfied. I wasn't happy with the way things were going. Yeah, see, self-absorbed narcissist, one-sided relationship, love bombing. They could be used to that. You know, they could have been used to people being like, oh, you know, you didn't show up for me on this day at this time. I really was expecting you. It would have been a pleasure. And, oh, it doesn't matter. Here go $500. And they're like, oh, all is well. You know, you like, shit, thank you for the $500, but I'm still pissed that you wasn't there. You know what I mean? Like, never mind if I thank you, but you weren't there when I needed you. You know, that kind of thing. All right. Yeah. See, the Grim Reaper. That's the thing. People don't understand that. For the pure-hearted people, it's just different. It's just different. Okay. So, yeah, again, I'm not saying we don't appreciate the gifts and the nice things and all that. I'm not saying that. Please do go ahead and bless me. Be a sponsor if you choose. Thank you very much. You know, we got a lot going on, a lot of things to support. Pick and choose what you want to support. I appreciate it. Nevertheless, don't think that's all it is to it, though. You know what I mean? So it says the relationship is over. No second chances. Grow and transform your life. Addiction, codependent, obsession, possession, controlling, has a block restraint. So this person had a heart chakra blockage, but they do love you. But the way that they went about showing their love was different than the way you showing your love, because you showing it in a healthy way and them not so much. So because it comes across as like an obsession or possession and not necessarily like love, this is why you're falling back. You're like, I know what I want. All right. But when we see commitment here and commitment here, is double emphasis on that. I mean, yeah, it's an unexpected outcome here. Because I feel like, yeah, it says, I failed to give you what you need, neglected. They know. Escape. I left when they understand that this is why you're running away. This is why you're escaping. They like, I didn't give you what you need. I tried to throw money at you or throw gifts at you and do that. Like the same thing that works with all these karmic feminines, these karmic women, that doesn't work with you. You're going to appreciate the gifts. You're going to, like, come on, we're women. Women are women. We like nice things. You understand what I'm saying to you? But it's just, if you think that's all it is, or you think that's going to replace you not showing up, you not, no, go back to the karmics, you know? So that's where they're coming from. They're like, okay, I realized that I wasn't giving you what you needed. I was trying to throw money at you and thought that was going to be it. Now that's not enough. I was trying to do this, that, and the other. No, that's not enough. You're not, you know, an item, something to be possessed. You know, like I said, possession. No, what do you mean? Okay, so again, healthy choices. You're making healthy choices. If they can't do that with you, you're just focused on healing your heart and welcoming in stable connections. So there will be a stable relationship that enters your life at some point, and it seems like it's going to be sooner than later. All right, and it's going to be permanent. It says stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, flexibility. All right, you're someone that is willing to work with your partner. You know, again, it's not all about this, it's not all about that, but I just need to know that you care about me through your consistent actions. And if a person was consistently not present, consistently letting you down, consistently not showing up, well, you are unsatisfied. All right, so let's see. Thank you, Spirit. What are the messages? Hold on one second, y'all, please. Uno momento, por favor. Okay, one more moment, guys. Thank you so much for bearing with me. I appreciate all your love and your support. All right, so let us see. Thank you, Spirit. So we have the Star card. Star card is divine favor, blessings, fate, answered prayers. That's everything that's coming to me right now. The Strength card. Okay, so they're praying that the two of you can heal past this situation. Okay, Knight of Cups. This is a proposal, y'all. This person is planning a proposal. The Page of Pentacles. Okay, they've already made the investment. Or they've already made the purchase or something. The seed has already been planted, y'all. This is already in motion. Person wants to express their affection. Yeah, see, the seeds have already been planted. I just said that. Then the Seven of Pentacles comes out. That's confirmation. Yeah, because this person loves you. They don't want to be without you. Okay, the King of Cups was the last reading we had, right? King of Cups came out. Yeah, they want to express and communicate this love. How much their heart desires you. Okay. Ace of Pentacles is my engagement ring. It's a lot of synchronicity throughout the reading. All right. Seven of Swords was, or should I say is, the strategy, the plan. Because they can't tell you. They haven't told you. As far as you're concerned, some of you think it's over. Excuse me. So ladylike, I know. The King and the Queen of Cups are very telepathically connected. Emotionally connected. So even if the two of you were never to physically come back into one another's lives, you're still connected. This is your twin souls. What it feels like, I believe I already said that, but if I didn't, there you go, is twin. We have the Two of Cups here, and see here is Empress. You're their divine feminine. So as far as letting you go, that's never an option for them. They're like, I'm going to give you some time to cool off, to do your thing, cool. But I realized that I was neglecting you. I wasn't giving you what it is that you need. Money is not going to do it for you because you have your own. You can get money from everywhere. You're the Empress. So the Empress is the energy of creativity and love. So you can constantly generate whatever it is that you want for yourself. If you want more money, okay, money's literally being printed all the time. You know what I'm saying? It's like, come on. It's a bunch of money out there, people. You know what I mean? So again, it's all about mindset. Throwing money at a person who knows that, hey, money is being printed all the time. It's like, come on. Your time, your love, your affection. Oh, I can't get that everywhere. But if you don't want to give it, then shoot, okay. You know what I mean? So you actually value their love. You appreciate their love. You know what I'm saying? You appreciate their heart. And I don't know, maybe they've never had someone love them like that before for them, you know, but for what they could do. What can you do for me? Now, don't get me wrong. Relationships are about that, you know, that balance, that energy exchange and everything else. In what way do we complement each other? In what way do we make each other's lives easier, better, things like that? That's the only type of relationship I would want to involve myself in. I don't know about y'all. If you're just going to get in a relationship to yell, scream, argue, fight, child, please just stay single. Then you can talk to as many people as you want. How many times? If you're an OG supporter, y'all done heard me say this so many times before. If you would much rather just deal with a whole bunch of different people, stay single. And you can do whatever you want to do. Nobody can't tell you nothing. You understand me? Nobody can't say, no, you can't talk to her. You can't talk to him. You can do whatever you want. You're single. Enjoy it. Live it up. But, you know, a relationship is going to take work. Okay, it's going to take consistency, effort, okay? You being present, you showing up, okay? So in the event that a person never does, see, Ten of Swords is disappointment after disappointment after disappointment after disappointment. You see what I'm saying? And Eight of Swords is being trapped in one's mind. So it's a mental trap. You're not stuck anywhere. You're not stuck in anything. If at any point you wanted to say, I'm done with this, I'm going to get up and move, you could. But if you choose not to, again, your choice. So where they said, I know that my inability to make a decision hurts you. Yeah, because you're just sitting here like you don't know what you want. But then like a gift is supposed to make it all better. And it's not. Okay. So then we have the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands is passion. All right. Could be the sex, you know, all the adult times that the two of you had together. They might be thinking a lot about that. Yeah, Queen of Wands. Oh yeah, your energy levels are really high. Okay. Your stamina. Okay, girl. So you're like, okay, keep going and going, going and going. Ten of Pentacles. All right, yeah. So they want to build up with you. They want to build with you. That's what it is. I want to have equal give and take. Queen of Wands. You put in all this energy, effort, love. I want to put in all this energy, effort, love too. Not to mention they're discontent and dissatisfied with anybody or everybody who is not you. If it's not my feminine, it's boring, boo, don't want it, move around, next, thank you. The conversations be boring. The chill sessions be boring. Everything is boring because it's like, you know, don't get me wrong, boring can be healthy, but I mean, this is something else. I'm just not interested. You don't have my interest. The whole time I'm looking at you, you around me, you in my face, I'm thinking about somebody else. This person over here, you see those two energies are connected. That sky and this one, they're thinking about you. They're missing that energy, right? It's the energy that comes from you. All right. Now, speaking of hands, you may be someone who's a healer. Your person may also be a healer, and you use your hands. Like when you touch, you're like healing each other or something like that. Something like that going on. One of you could also be a massage therapist or a physical therapist or anything like that as well. Comes to mind when I think about that, but it's something about the touch. Healing hands. You and your person both have healing hands. Okay, so that stands out to me in this reading. Yeah, but they want to build with you. Queen of Cups. All right, let's see. Our hearts are forever connected. That's what I just heard, the Two of Cups. Okay, so I know that you weren't happy with the way things were going. That's because you were being neglected. Only a fool would be happy being neglected. You get what I'm saying? Like, what are you talking about? Yeah, so we have the Page of Cups and the Five of Pentacles. For those of you that have not been talking to the person, who have blocked the person out, remember, still upset, all that stuff, they are so ready to be unblocked. Okay, Page of Cups is like reconciliation, apology, let's make it right. Okay, the Hermit, you've been staying to yourself. You haven't really been letting me in. I don't know what's going on. All right, and Six of Pentacles is because, again, reciprocity is your focus. You want to have equal give and take. All right, so we have the Two of Pentacles and we have the Lovers. This person plans on coming towards you, being affectionate. They're planning something, a romantic evening, you know, some sort of date, or this could be the actual proposal here. This person is planning. It could be something about a beach. Doesn't have to be, but it's possible because of the scene that's here. Okay, now look at the time of year that it is, y'all. So clearly that wouldn't be right now, okay, unless y'all going somewhere else. So just think about that. We did see also something recently about travel. So just keep all of that in mind, okay? Two of Pentacles is about balance, but it's also about picking and choosing, what do I want to do? You know, so that's what it was at some point in time. Person saying, do I want to be with this person? Do I not? So again, indecision is a decision. Now, when they come back, you have to decide, you know, is this an apology that I want to accept? Because even if I accept the apology, even if we reconcile, right, it doesn't mean that we have to come back together. Okay. Like I just said, the reading I put up on Patreon is free for all members. It's $4.44 otherwise. The reading I just put up there yesterday was extended to the red light special reading we did 2 nights ago. Yeah, Friday night. It's about 20 something minutes. Really informative, really powerful stuff. We have the Three of Swords. This person's heartbroken here. All right. Yeah, forever in my heart doesn't have to mean forever a part of my life. Okay, so maybe this was something you feel was meant to be, Star card, but doesn't mean meant to last. Ten of Swords. You disappointed me too much. You caused me heartache. You caused me pain. You know, that's not easy to bounce back from. Okay, so let us see. You got this King of Cups. The Eight of Wands. All right, now Eight of Wands is about movement, communication. All right, so what do I get from that, right? I feel this person wants to express what's in their hearts to their divine counterpart. And thereafter, they want progress to take place. They don't want the two of you to be at a standstill. If you were talking every day on a regular basis, they want to talk to you every day on a regular basis. You know, they want to know what's going on, how you feeling, things like that. They want to make plans with you. They want to fit you into their plans. You know, I feel like they already have done that. Yeah, I want you to be a part of my future. Yeah, they already fit you into their plans. All right, so it's unexpected outcome here. Just a matter of if you want it or not. Are you open to it or not? But the Two of Cups represents mutual interest, mutual passion, mutual respect. Everything's mutual. So it's not like you just feel it or they just feel it. You both feel it. All right, so right here where it says, I wish you understood how I feel. Maybe you feel like they don't understand how you feel, or this person could feel like you don't understand how they feel. All right. King of Cups is all about feelings. Eight of Wands, again, expression. So I want to express how I feel. That's what I said. Let's look deeper here with this King of Cups and this Eight of Wands. See, this is how they feel. Okay. And so here's the thing. Meant to be also doesn't have to mean meant to happen right now. Do you understand what I'm saying? So that could be where this masculine is coming from. Me feeling like we're meant to be. You feeling like we're meant to be. Okay, we're on the same page about that. Feeling like it's supposed to happen right now, the two of you might not be on the same page about that, because this person might not be in the energy where they were, or they weren't in the energy where they were ready for it. You know, the Knight of Wands is not out here on some, yeah, let's get married. No, the Knight of Wands is not trying to meet nobody at the altar in their white dress. Okay, the Knight of Wands is out here on some Playboy, we be up in the club. Okay, that's the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is not trying to settle down. The King of Wands, different. Okay, so again, it depends where this person was coming from. You know? Yeah, that's another thing here. You know, this was meant to be, but if I'm a Knight of Cups and I'm out here loving here and loving there, Seven of Pentacles, I'm investing not for no reason, but when I become this mature King of Cups, then I'll be ready to Ten of Pentacles build. But at that point, you done already been disappointed so much because you've been around for everything this person was doing while they were still on their Knight stuff. You see what I'm saying? But it's like when you come from a higher place and you understand that, it's like I would rather you get all that out your system now before you come trying to commit yourself to me and then be out here still on some Playboy stuff. You know, so I guess it depends on how it all played out, how it all went down. But when a person is showing up as a King of Pentacles and a King of Cups, this is somebody that is very nurturing, loving. They like to take care of and provide for the people they care about. So that means everything. Okay, like everything. So again, you may be someone that really works really hard and they might be like, you don't even have to work that hard, you know, or something like that. And that's cool. It might just be a part of your design, your makeup, you know, like who you are. You may just enjoy working, okay, or something like that. But who wouldn't enjoy being taken care of at the same time? You know what I'm saying? Come on. So again, I feel like it's just some things the two of you have to discuss, you know. All right, we have the Four of Cups here because they're not happy. It's like nothing else is going to do it. The Grim Reaper, and then we have the Death card. In the event that this were to truly be over, if you was to say, yeah, I'm good, I'm sorry, you let me down too many times, guess what? They'll just be disappointed the rest of their freaking life then, because nothing else is cutting it right now. Nothing else is doing it for this person. And I don't feel like it's going to. Okay, I'm just be honest with you. All right. We have the Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands being burden, hardship, difficulty, stress. Okay, so because they feel like they took you for granted, didn't appreciate what they had, disappointed you one too many times, that they may have really messed this up. Meanwhile, Three of Pentacles is about coming together, teamwork, being on the same page. Six of Pentacles is about reciprocity, and the Eight of Cups is emotional withdrawal. So this is why it's like we're on two different pages, because you're under the impression that I don't want something that I do want, but I'm just not ready for it. You see, Four of Wands. I never said I didn't want the union. I just perhaps were not ready for it at the time. Two of Swords. There was divided loyalty. If there was a karmic somewhere here, they were dealing with that karmic. They didn't know what the best possible decision to be was. It could have been children involved. Not for everybody, for somebody. Take it as small children or pets as well. You get what I'm saying? Because they're like children. So, you know, who gets who? Who do what? You know, like that type of thing. Like, and it's not easy, y'all. Okay, so to give that grace, one thing, but for somebody to keep playing in your face, whole nother thing. All right, so I understand. Yeah, we have the Nine of Cups, but you're still their heart's desires. They still want you to put that guard down. Okay, you got the Ace of Wands here right underneath that. Let me go and see something right quick. Be right back, y'all. Let me see why TJ made that sound. Un momento, por favor. All right, y'all, as we were. So we have the Nine of Cups. Again, their heart desires for you to put this guard down, okay? Stop blocking them out. Let them in. This is someone who feels like the two of you are meant to be together. All right, what's underneath this Nine of Wands? Okay, the Ace of Wands. That spark, that passion, okay? Taking matters into your own hands and saying, you know what, this is what I'm going to do. This is what I can do, because we can't always do something, right? But if you can control it, you can do something, then do something. And that's where they're coming from. All right. So the Page of Swords is curiosity. Again, the plans that have been being made, different things like that. This person is so discontent without you. Ten of Swords and the Four of Cups. Let us see. Yeah, the Emperor. This masculine does not want anybody but the Empress. Okay. Yeah, we have the Ace of Swords. They just want to talk to you, clear the air already. Yeah, so there's going to be a phone call that comes in from this person. But if you have them blocked, obviously you can't get it, right? So they're really wanting you to unblock them. Again, with that Nine of Wands, Two of Cups, both of your hearts are like reaching out for each other right now. But again, you were unsatisfied with what it is the person was doing. See, you have the Queen of Cups, you got the King of Cups here. Both of your hearts are reaching out for each other right now. But if they're going to be coming the way they were coming, you're like, I'm not even interested, Blue. I'm just not. I'm not satisfied with how I was being treated. I'm okay. All right. Let's see. Thank you, Spirit. All right. What are the messages for feminine What do they need to know? Again, as always, thank you all so very much for all your love, your support. I really appreciate it. If you're interested in booking any personal one-on-one readings with me, that information can be found in the description box beneath this video. This is the last 3 weeks, guys, to book email readings for a while. So if you're interested in that, again, you can find that over there where all the other services are. We added 3 new services this week. We had the Ultra Minis, the Minis, and the 3 questions. All right, and extendeds can be found on Patreon as well as member exclusives only here on the channel. Patreon memberships, depending on what it is, you know, you got to go through the tier, see which one you like. Memberships here, same thing. Website memberships, monthly or bi-weekly readings. All right, so let's see. I know that's a lot. I know it's a lot, but I gotta make these announcements. All right, so we have Your Scars Tell a Story. All right, your scars tell a story. Your scars tell a story. Any merchandise, books, decks that I use, all that good jazz, decks that I make in the description box. All right, a brighter future awaits. A brighter future awaits. Okay. Your pain is not your identity. All right, your pain is not your identity. You know why? Because your scars tell a story. Ashe, blessed be. All right, your pain is not your story. Hold on. You're becoming unstoppable. All right, you're becoming unstoppable, and close the door with grace. All right, so only you know if this is a door you will be allowing to reopen or not. Some of you are like, nope, the door is closed. It's going to stay closed. That's it. Close the door with grace. You are unsatisfied. You feel like the two of you have different values. You feel like, you know, certain things are important. They feel like, so as long as I throw this money at you, that's all that matters. The two things don't match. So only you know what Spirit is talking about when we say close the door. It's going to be close the door on the pain and stop trying to make this loving, beautiful situation into a painful situation. This could be close the door on the situation, you know, whatever it is. Only you know, because right now it's like you're only making healthy choices, period. That was the word that stood out to us the other day, right? From healing and healthy, the main word, the root word is heal. That's what you're focused on. If this person is coming to disturb your peace, or they're coming with anything other than the palm tree, which is stable, secure, and permanent, you're not interested. All right, so it says embrace who you're becoming. Exactly. You're embracing who you're becoming, who God has always called you to be. You're just stepping into that energy. That's it. All right, so those are the messages that I have here for you at the time. I pray that this helps you. I know it will. If this was your reading or you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. And if you have not already, go ahead and subscribe. Again, all the information that you need is in the description box beneath this video. Peace and hair, grease.